Hey folks, it is the last Thursday of December 2024, so let me break down for you what is on the calendar for this weekend in terms of motorsports. Hi all and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Racing Show here at RacePlazaMedia. My name is Pia, and as per usual on Thursdays we break down what you can watch, where you can watch it, and when you can watch it. Also, as per usual, we won't be able to name all the many races that are happening this weekend. This weekend we have over 20 different racing events with lots and lots of different little events within those racing events. So it's a lot still happening, which is very lucky for us. But since I can't name all the details in this video, to keep it short and snappy for you guys, find all the details on our website where we post a free monthly racing calendar. The October calendar is currently still up, so you can find all the information there, including links to the different streaming options as well as links to the individual series. But without much further ado, let's just dive right into it. I think the big event that's happening this weekend, outside of our regular fan favorites or channel favorites, is the FIA Motorsports Games. It happens only every 2 years. Originally, it started in 2019, so we're now only a couple iterations in. They're competing this year in Valencia in Spain, and it seems like a really fun event. I've never watched it before, so I'm definitely excited to tune into it this weekend. It includes 6 overarching categories: circuit, rally, off-road, karting, electric, street, as well as esports, and those are split up into 27 different racing categories. They have lots of different age groups. I think the youngest competitor this time around is only 8 years old, and they also have some older folks in the mix, which is going to be really fun to see. They also have a total, I believe, of 82 different countries participating, which is really fun to see. I encourage you to check it out. It's for free to watch. You can watch it either through their website or through YouTube, but the links should be on our calendar. As the year is drawing to an end, of course, things are getting so much closer within the different championships of the different racing leagues. So all these races are so important. Of course, one of the big favorites is, of course, Formula One. They'll be competing in Mexico this week for the Mexico Grand Prix. So that should be very interesting. If you're interested in some other single-seater categories, there's also FRECA available. So the Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine, they will be competing in Monza in Italy alongside the Italian F4 Championship. Those 2 championships you'll be able to watch for free on YouTube as well. Another big race, of course, this weekend is also MotoGP. So MotoGP alongside Moto2 as well as Moto3 will be competing in Thailand this weekend for the Thailand Grand Prix, which is also going to be another exciting race weekend. I have to admit, unfortunately, I missed last weekend's race. I was preoccupied with working, which we all have to do sometimes. So I wasn't able, I unfortunately missed that race. However, hopefully this weekend I'll be able to tune into all the big ones as well as to tune into many of the other races happening all around the globe. Another 2-wheel race you don't want to miss is the FIM World Supercross Championship, also happening this weekend in Canada. And of course, it wouldn't be a regular weekend if we didn't have NASCAR. We have lots of NASCAR races again. We have NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR Xfinity Series, as well as the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. They will all be competing in Homestead, Florida. And if you're in need of some additional NASCAR, we also have the NASCAR Wheel and Truck Series. They will be competing in Virginia, as well as the ARCA Menard Series. They will be racing here in California in Bakersfield. Now that I've mentioned some of the bigger races, some of the more fan favorite races, I want to point out a couple more to you that you shouldn't sleep on. I've been preaching it, especially over the last couple of weeks, more and more. The Porsche Cup Series, as well as the Mazda MX-5 Cup Series. All of those like little single make races are so much fun to watch. The Toyota GR Cup is so much fun to watch, so definitely don't miss out on those. Yes, they may be littler because they don't have the audience. They also don't have quite the amount of money as, for example, MotoGP and Formula One and NASCAR has, but nonetheless, the racing is really a lot of fun, and most of the these you can watch for free without a subscription service. You can just tune in on YouTube because luckily they live stream them there, or they just post them there after the races. So we have the Mazda MX-5 Cup doing the exhibition race in Virginia. Then we also have the Porsche Cup Asia competing in Shanghai, as well as the Porsche Cup Australia competing in Surfers Paradise. Of course, there's lots more GT racing, sports car racing, especially on the Australia side of the world. Racing is a little bit ramping up more since it's their turn of the season. However, before I end this video, I want to give 2 additional shout outs. First up is the World of Outlaws. The sprint cars will be competing again this weekend in West Memphis. And number 2 is, of course, we also have another NHRA drag race this weekend. They will be competing in Vegas at the strip on the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So again, there's so much racing for you to check out. I definitely recommend checking out the FIA Motorsports Games just because they only come around every 2 years. So this is your time to check it out, learn a little bit more about maybe some upcoming riders and drivers. There's some people related also to some other racers that you might know. I don't want to spoil anything yet, so definitely check that out. There's so many different categories, so I believe there's something in there for everybody. But please let me know in the comments below what you will be watching this weekend. Again, we have lots of different options to choose from, so chime in, let us know what you will be tuning into. We really appreciate knowing what other people are watching. And that's it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to give us a like and a subscribe. It really means a lot to us. And later on this weekend, we will bring out another video talking about Formula One's untold story. So you definitely want to tune into that as my brother takes a little bit of a deeper dive into some things that go on in Formula One. Thanks again, folks. Bye-bye.